Our 9:30 a.m. item, 6.6, presentation of proclamation celebrating Michele Carson as the first Lake County recipient of Tourism Ambassador Institute's International CTA of the Year.
Sorry, Jessica.
So come on up. You come up. And I know we have a lot of CTA support, so why don't you all come up too, and we can all stand behind Michele here. Come on up. This is a really big deal. Yeah, come on up. All our CTAs, come on up back here.
And then those that know me well know I'm crying already.
Yeah.
So much room.
Come on up. Oh, we have people for that. Okay, so Board of Supervisors, County of Lake, State of California proclamation celebrating Michele Carson as the first Lake County recipient of Tourism Ambassador Institute's International CTA of the Year Award. Whereas tourism and recreation are primary drivers of Lake County's economy, with Dean Runyon and Associates estimating countywide travel-related spending at $175.8 million in 2022 alone. And whereas Lake County is unique among the Tourism Ambassador Institute's 30-plus certified Tourism Ambassador CTA programs in more than 20 states, in that it is chaired and overseen by volunteers. And whereas Michele Carson and the CTA Core Committee dedicate countless hours on an annual basis partnering with Lake County Chamber of Commerce, Lake County Unified School Districts, various local businesses, business associations, and many other collaborators to educate new ambassadors and raise awareness of Lake County's communities are as truly unique and outstanding recreation and vacation destinations. And whereas Michele Carson has been described as the shining star of this innovative program, hosting adventure events that enrich and inspire, and recently collaborating with Lake County Fish and Wildlife Advisory Committee on securing grant funding to produce signage and other materials to improve anglers' experience when visiting Clear Lake. Bassmasters Magazine 2020 Best Bass Lake of the Decade. And whereas Michele Carson has been named the Tourism Ambassador Institute's International CTA of the Year and is the first Lake County CTA to earn this remarkable and prestigious designation. And whereas she has somehow managed to accomplish all of this and more while serving with unparalleled dedication and creativity as client relationship manager for Strong Financial Network, supporting the well-being of countless Lake County residents. Now, therefore, it is our board's privilege to celebrate and wholeheartedly congratulate Michele Carson on this extraordinary honor and express our deep gratitude for her many-faceted efforts to bring opportunity and vibrancy to the lives of Lake County connected people, adopted this 13th day of June 2023, passed and adopted by the Board of Supervisors.
Well, obviously this is extra special, but what is that?
Now we've done it.
We're done. I just want to say especially thank you to you and the whole entire board for recognizing all of us and so many more who couldn't be here today on the great work, the hard work that everyone's doing. We strive hard, very hard, to create a welcoming environment and community for visitors and for just community members, and to help with the positive impact on our economy. So we thank you guys for the recognition. It takes a village, I keep saying, and thank you all for all of your support. Thank you.
Thank you. So let's talk a little bit about the CTA program, why it's important and how you can do it. So I think I did my training in 2019. It's a long time ago. And so it's a 4-hour, are any of you board members CTAs?
I might have expired again. I've done it twice.
Okay, so you take a,
We're working on an express plan to get you recertified, okay?
It's an
You'll-
an amnesty program.
Yes,
good.
and you'll be the first.
Okay, so it's a 4-hour program.
Yes.
And you learn all about Lake County. And then the idea is that we have ambassadors embedded all throughout our community. So whenever someone runs into a question, where do I eat? What should I do this weekend? We have this whole army of volunteers prepared with all of the answers.
Yes,
to support our economy.
Yes.
So thank you for everything that you
Absolutely.
do.
Thank
This
you.
is incredible. And also, it wasn't mentioned in the proclamation, but you're making a tour of our municipal advisory councils also, aren't you? You did come to the Cloudberry Council.
Yes.
Yes.
I did. So we're going, yes, absolutely. Yes. We're trying to hit everyone, yes.
Yeah, so that's even more time driving around at night all over the
Exactly,
county.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
so I'm going to open it up. I know there's probably some other people here that would like to speak.
Hi, thank you, Supervisor Pyska. Laura McAndrews-Samuel, I'm the CEO of the Lake County Chamber of Commerce, and it has been the Lake County Chamber's privilege to take over this program when the County of Lake couldn't provide that anymore. And so working with Michele is such an inspiration. She is so open to thinking about new ways to do things and so good at really inspiring people to want to do great things for our community. So you are a shining star, Michele, so thank you.
Anyone else? So one of the things that Vice Chair Simon is always talking about is how we tell our story. And if you've grown up in the county, then you've known some of our stories have been rocky. And this is our opportunity where we talk about our lives. And I always say that if you live in Lake County, you live a vacation life. Everybody wants to have this life. So this is just one more opportunity where we're training all of these people to tell our best story about Lake County and really spread that word.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And can I just add one thing about the program? So when you go through the training, the back end of the training is all on customer service. And one of the things I noticed when I first moved up here was, we're a community of small businesses, and I come from big companies that have HR departments and all of that training. So to be able to have this as a service to all of our small businesses to get that good customer service training, along with all the history and everything going on with Lake County, really helps our whole community as a whole. So I encourage others and everyone out there in Zoom land to join us. We have our next class is in August.
Okay, anything from the board? Supervisor Spatier?
So I was the first class of CTA. We did it in the Courthouse Museum, that's right. Yes. Then my second time was in the roller rink at the fairgrounds. But I just visited Arizona for economic mobility, and I brought up the CTA when some people were complaining, how do we talk up a positive story of who we are, what's available to do? And I said, you know what, let me talk to you about a group. And obviously, we're connected to a nationwide group. I know we are unique in the sense that we're all volunteers. And I just want to highlight that and say how much I appreciate the fact that the program continues, the program is thriving, obviously being recognized. You are all doing a fantastic job. I was happy to go through it. I learned so much about Lake County by going through the program. I don't care who you are, you should look into this program. You're going to learn a little bit more about why Lake County is amazing. Thank you so much for your work.
Thank you. Thank you.
And is there anyone in the chamber that would like to give some input here?
I have one thing. All of us who live in Lake County are ambassadors. I mean, I was in it with Supervisor, I was in that original group in 2015, and the Valley Fire came in right after us, and it knocked us down, but man, we bounced back. So I encourage everyone to be an ambassador, you think you've lived here all your life and you know everything, we'll teach you a couple more things, I promise you.
Is there anyone in the Zoom room? Anyone checking?
I don't see anybody.
Okay. All right, let's take our picture then. Oh, wait, are you coming up?
I was going to stay quiet, but I decided to give the county a challenge. We started this program a number of years ago when I was here in the administrative office. At the time, the county started on a plan to send all of its employees through the CTA program. We do that at the city. I think there's so much negativity that we sort of provide in our own community. And as the largest employer in this county, it would make a big impact if the county would consider doing that again. Thank you.
Okay, so,
Public comment feels
So,
confrontational with the proximity.
I know, no, it's not confrontational. So, my name is Jennifer Strong, and I'm part of Strong Financial Network. And there are jewels. I grew up here. I'm sixth generation on the land that I live on. Stop it. And so I have Lake County in my heart. And I think one of the biggest things that we can do for Lake County is to identify the jewels regardless of where they live. And this particular jewel lived down in, was working at Stanford University and was living down in the Silicon Valley. And really that jewel was misplaced. It needed to not be at Stanford, it needed to be in Lake County. And when she came here, CTA was one of the very first things that she got involved in. And for the last several years, I've had a front row seat of watching this incredible individual right here take care of not only the people that walk in our door every day, but take care of this county. And she has done it with just pure love in her heart. And she is a true jewel. I don't think I have ever met a jewel such as Michele, and Lake County is incredibly, incredibly fortunate to have her, probably more so than anyone knows, and especially from watching it every single day. The amount of hours of dedication that she puts into it, but most importantly, the heart that she puts into it is beyond measure, and I can't tell you how proud I am of you. Congratulations.
Michael,
Last,
you're going to have to pass out some tissue.
last one. As Michelle's manufacturer, her mom and I have witnessed firsthand the incredible accomplishments of this team and Michelle's leadership. So I just want to say thank you all and keep it going. We will.
We have another microphone. Can I go down there? Oh, yes.
I just have to tell a little bit, is this on? Okay, so my name is Gretchen Ferguson. I'm also a CTA with Michele. Anyways, okay, I gotta calm down for a second. So I just want you to know, I want to tell you exactly the heart of this woman and how I first came to know it. So we all know the big ranch fire that went through. Well, it went through my valley, and thank God my house didn't burn down or anything like that. But she goes, you know, I need to make some food for them because, of course, there was a lot of cleanup, and we had to gather animals and that we had just let loose, and, you know, we had to leave. So she shows up at my house as we're trying to put everything back together with this amazing, like, week-long menu of food for us so that we didn't have to cook because our electricity was still off and everything else. And that's just a very small portion of this woman's heart. And another thing is that we belong to another organization, 100 Women Strong for Lake County. And the moment that we kind of decided, hey, do you want to do this? She's like, heck yeah. And so she just is amazing. Just jumps in and is an amazing part of everything. So anyways, thank you, Michele, for everything you do. So anyways.
So I have to get this right, you know. Let's see.
Stand up.
Over here, so you're right next to Robert. That'll balance it out a little bit. So I will hear if I don't get this right. Okay.
Yeah, I asked for 8 by 10.
Yeah, right. Oh, wait, okay, now we're gonna have to do this over again. Just kidding, just kidding. Okay.
Fancy.
No, wait a second, what about the thumbs up thing? Better. Okay, yay, CTAs? Yay! Right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thanks so much, you guys.
Thanks, Jessica.
That was lovely.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
I was going to challenge Clear Lake back to see if